Hormones, those invisible messengers pulsing through our bodies every second, shape so much more than just our moods or energy levels. They quietly influence the way we love, the way we connect, and even the way we fight or forgive. Yet, in the busyness of everyday life, we rarely stop to consider how these chemical signals may be silently undermining the very relationships we cherish most. If you've ever felt like you're losing yourself in your relationship, or your partner seems more distant than before, it might not be about us at all. It could be about what's happening inside you. Let's uncover 5 hormone problems that might be destroying your relationship from the inside out, all while remaining hidden in plain sight. First, let's talk about explosive anger. Maybe you pride yourself on being calm and reasonable, yet there are days when the smallest thing, like a cup left on the kitchen counter, sends you into a tailspin. You hear yourself yelling, unable to stop, and later you're left with a gnawing sense of guilt and confusion. What if I told you that this isn't just about having a bad day? When estrogen and progesterone levels drop, particularly before your period or during significant life changes, like perimenopause or postpartum, your ability to regulate emotions can plummet. The brain's usual checks and balances go offline, and you're left at the mercy of your own irritability. The real tragedy? Your partner starts to tiptoe around you, afraid to say or do the wrong thing. Communication dries up, intimacy suffers. What began as a hormonal hiccup can turn into a relationship minefield, leaving both of you feeling misunderstood and isolated. Next comes the heartbreaking loss of intimacy. It's not just about sex, though a declining libido is often the most obvious symptom. When hormones like testosterone, yes, women need this too, estrogen, or even thyroid hormones fall out of balance, your entire relationship with touch and closeness can change. You might cringe at a gentle caress or flinch away from a hug that once comforted you. The disconnect starts subtly. You don't reach for your partner's hand or snuggle on the couch. Over time, your partner feels rejected, wondering if they've done something wrong or if your love has faded. They might try harder, but you only pull away more, deepening the rift. And because this shift is gradual and invisible, both of you are left bewildered, each nursing private wounds. Then there's the constant criticism and nitpicking. Maybe it feels like everything your partner does grates on you. The way they chew, the way they drive, even the way they breathe. You might hear yourself pointing out their flaws, feeling powerless to stop, even as you watch their confidence erode. This isn't about being controlling or demanding. Chronic stress, high cortisol, and blood sugar swings caused by insulin resistance can make your brain hypervigilant, always on the lookout for threats or imperfections. Your nervous system is stuck in overdrive, so you see problems everywhere. For your partner, it's exhausting. They begin to feel like nothing they do is ever good enough, so they stop trying. The laughter and easy conversation that once flowed between you now feels stilted, replaced by defensiveness and withdrawal. Perhaps the most insidious of all is emotional numbness. You're not angry or tearful, you just feel flat, like you're going through the motions. You might find yourself staring blankly at your partner, unable to summon joy or even sadness. Their successes leave you unmoved. Their pain feels distant. This emotional vacuum often stems from adrenal fatigue, thyroid dysfunction, or even vitamin deficiencies that sap your brain's ability to spark normal emotional responses. For your partner, it's like living with a shadow. They try to reach you, to rekindle what you once shared, but you seem unreachable. The sense of connection that once defined your relationship is replaced by a silent, aching distance. Finally, let's talk about extreme mood swings. Maybe you're laughing one minute, sobbing the next, and then consumed by anger at something that happened days ago. It's as if you're living with several different versions of yourself, all competing for control. Fluctuations in blood sugar, surging or crashing hormones during your menstrual cycle, or imbalances in neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine can send your emotions on a wild ride. Your partner, desperate to keep up, feels like they're walking through a minefield, never sure which version of you they'll encounter. Over time, they begin to pull away, emotionally exhausted, and longing for stability. It's easy to blame yourself or your partner for these struggles. Maybe you've wondered, what's wrong with me? Or, why can't they just understand? Here's the truth. This isn't your fault, and it's not your partner's fault either. But it is your responsibility to recognize what's happening and take steps to address it. Your partner might say they're fine or that they understand, but inside, they're probably hurting. They miss the real you, the one they fell in love with. And while love is resilient, even the most patient person can only handle so much turmoil before they start to protect themselves by shutting down or pulling away. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and don't forget to look at our links in the description. Are made with products and love that can help you. The good news is that hormone imbalances are not a life sentence. With the right nutrition, targeted supplements, lifestyle changes, and sometimes medical support, you can start to feel like yourself again. It begins with awareness, noticing patterns in your mood, energy, and relationships. Track your symptoms, listen to your body's signals, and don't be afraid to seek help or get your hormone levels checked. Don't wait until your relationship is on the brink of collapse. Too many women have lost partners simply because they didn't realize what was happening beneath the surface. They thought it was just a rough patch or that their partner should just deal with it. But every relationship has limits, and unaddressed hormonal chaos can push even the strongest bonds to the breaking point. You deserve to feel vibrant, connected, and alive. Your partner deserves the real you, present, loving, and engaged. And together, you deserve a relationship built on understanding, patience, and true connection. So if you see yourself in any of these patterns, don't ignore them. Take action. Your relationship and your well-being are worth fighting for. You are not broken, crazy, or a bad partner. You're a woman whose body is trying to get your attention. The question is, are you ready to listen and reclaim the love you both deserve?